Hey guys, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Batman Arkham Asylum for the PlayStation 3. In the last episode, we entered Scarecrow's world once again, and then we attempted to rescue Dr. Young from Zaz, who has mysteriously disappeared now after we knocked him out. Unfortunately, Joker sets a trap and Dr. Young is dead. But she did tell us that there is a secret lab producing all of this Titan stuff in the Botanical Gardens. But before we can head over there, we have to rescue Quincy Sharpe, who's being kidnapped by Harley Quinn. And for some reason they dragged him all over the island and ended up breaking his cane. And now we are tracing Quincy Sharpe through his DNA. Don't know where exactly this DNA is coming from. Is it his hand on the ground? It can't be coming from the staff because that's already broken. What am I following? I never got that. What am I following? Right, we have ourselves a little stealth sequence here. There's not really much to it. Or there's a little something in here that can mess up the stealth sequence. I mean, I don't think you have to do this. You can just exit the room, through the ventilation shaft, and they won't attack you. So you don't have to do this, but experience. And I like experience. I also really wanted to do this. Go through here. Oh yeah. He's right there. Why are you calling out for him? He's right freaking there.
What happened to you?
Alright. Sadly, it didn't let me do the silent takedown. But I can punch them. So that's the thing. If you can, for a good chunk of the time, if you mess up with the stealth, the combat is there to help you out. It won't always work when there's a lot of mooks around. But for stuff like that, if you mess up the stealth, the combat is there to help you. Language sharp, I'll say. What? Hey, by the way, get used to this because we're constantly going to have Quincy Sharpe screaming over the PA system while you're outside. Well, not constantly. It's kind of just replacing Joker. But he is going to be doing it quite a lot while you're making your way around here. So let's make our way now to a new location. While still, of course, I'm still going to be out looking for all Riddler-related stuff. Performing magic tricks for Emperor Joker. Okay. This is where I got a bit confused. I could have sworn there was a Riddler trophy up here, but turns out I was thinking of a different one of these tunnels, which I will be getting to later on.
Yeah, Joker sends his girlfriend down and tells us to guard the tunnel. We guard the tunnel. Joker tells us to kill the bat.
Joker told me to kill my sister once.
Did you do it?
Hell yeah! Never liked her anyway.
You're cold, man. Funny thing, he said the same to me. I told him I didn't even have a sister. He just kept telling me to do it. So I got in my car and ran over the first bitch I saw. Joker seemed happy.
Ha ha. He's a barrel ass. Kind of a mystery, you know? I mean, don't get me wrong, but he acts all crazy one minute, and then the next he's all plans and jobs. Who knows what goes on in that head?
Not our problem. But if he sends Harley back down here, we'll really be in trouble. Anyone got anything to drink?
No. Got a handful of meds from a dead nurse back in the medical. Took 'em. Not even a buzz. Where was she taking the warden anyway?
Would you all just shut the hell up? This is supposed to be an ambush.
Yeah. Just wanted something to take the edge off, you know?
Just keep it down. I don't want to take any chances.
Boy, that is a long conversation. One of my favorites. Yeah, I was thinking earlier that I missed this conversation. It says Joker told me to kill my sister. But it was actually there. I should have exited detective mode because there's nothing I can do about it constantly switching between who it's focusing on in detective mode. I wasn't moving the camera while that was happening. I know I did start moving the camera, but not while that was happening. One time I actually like to leave that conversation going. It's just to hear him say, Joker told me to kill my sister once. Did you do it? Oh yeah! Never liked her anyway. And then you just attack. Just end the conversation there. Sounds awful, yes, but given these thugs, I just find it to be kind of appropriate. Kind of like dark humor. I mean, that's still what they're doing, but I kind of like it to just end there. But I guess asking for a drink and saying you're failing in an ambush is just as good. So let's break through the floor down here. I think this is a Chronicle of Arkham. There's a trophy. I'm thinking of a different location. I don't know which one. It's right grade, right. What do I upgrade? Is this I think this is where I get the first armor upgrade. Really no point in getting the cryptographic sequencer upgrade yet. Our first armor. The later games will add 2 different sets of armor. You have ballistics armor and you have combat armor. I'm not sure how one works differently than the others. Why one is immune to bullets and the other is immune to punches, but okay. Sure, why not? We'll go for it. It's going to be a while as I can get that trophy. And it's not too long until I get that riddle that just appeared on screen. Right, we have got a sniper just up here. Don't worry about them knocking down the ambulance. Oh, that always happens. So let's sneak up behind this guy. Luckily he's looking in the wrong direction. He's the only sniper here, so we don't have to worry about anything else. Everything will be okay. Darn you, Joker Teeth. Right, I think the first thing I go back to is the visitor center, because it's the visitor center and I feel like I always have to go in here. I was thinking there was something up there, but I think I already got that Ritter trophy. Because I know I go to investigate it later on as well. It's time for another little psychiatric, I think is the word. What's Joker got to say to us today?
I am afraid I cannot attend your appointment today, but Dr. Quinzel has kindly offered to sit in.
Stupid bat, always bothering Mr. J with your problems. You'll never be as dreamy as him. You're just an ugly, stupid bat in a trap.
Thank you very much. This was very helpful. I'd like to point out, she's like the dumbest of them all, and yet she was the psychiatrist. It's like, how did she get into Arkham in the first place? That's what I want to know. It's like, how amateur her initial question to Joker was. Why do you do the things you do? They may as well just be saying, why are you a bad guy? Oh, great. Another stun back move. Sadly, this game does not have the one where you can just destroy the weapons. The ability, that is. The special combo disarm and destroy. It is the only game to have the special combo throw. Which makes sense, it's not really that useful. You know, I always use this. The only reason I use the throw is just for a bit of variety bonus. Ow, that looked painful. Granted, it all looks painful and it certainly all sounds painful. Right, just go into this vent off to the side. When the quick fire backclaw actually works, which it doesn't like to in this game. I think you have to be in detective mode in order to get it to work. Otherwise, Batman's just going to aim straight up. It's a bit finicky to use in the other games as well, but it's much harder here. Grab this trophy, and now we can head on into the penitentiary. I think. Oh, I talked to the doctor first. What does he have to say?
Thank you, Batman. The guard wouldn't have lasted much longer.
I don't think it. I know that his chin is moving, so I expect the mask to move a bit. Does it usually move that much?
Take him to the medical facility.
I don't know. I don't tend to pay attention that much, nor do I very often see a doctor in a mask. But what's the point? Why is he still wearing the mask? You'd think he would have taken it off. Do I fall down? No, I don't. Let's head to the cell block, or the penitentiary. Now, we did very briefly go in here earlier, and I did knock out a few mooks, but they're not here anymore. They've disappeared. I was wrong. I thought they stayed here, but I was thinking of these guards. These are guards, and they're definitely dead. Again, though, this place is very claustrophobic. Look at this. Batman's ears are almost scraping against the ceiling. The bat ears. Not his actual ears. Almost scraping against the ceiling. I couldn't remember if I missed something in the bathroom, so I decided to go on it anyway. Ooh, I'm gonna get in trouble for this. I'm in the woman's bathroom. Yeah, I know I already got this riddle. I already got this riddle. I mean, I already scanned the Catwoman thing twice. May as well scan this one twice as well. And yeah, I got the idea that I didn't need to go into the men's one. Batman simply did that so he could go into the women's toilets. Mentally disabled. Oh, you're just curious. Well, here, let me show you how it works. Now we get to by far the creepiest part of the game. This part actually did creep me out my first time playing this. And that was already after watching a playthrough of this game multiple times. I knew this was here, and it still creeped me out. Okay, don't get close to them, well that happens. I don't think you actually lose health, but still, don't get close. And some of them will most of them just stand there. A few do react to Batman's presence. And they'll go up to the gate like that guy did. So these are the, I think they're known as lunatics. They've gone entirely insane. They can't speak, they don't really think. I'm surprised they haven't attacked each other in their cells. But yeah, this place is just freaking creepy. I know that's what they were going for, and job well done. Job well done indeed. This part is actually quite scary. Oop, wasn't supposed to happen. Alright, we need the line launcher for the one in the distance, but we can still get this one now. Yeah, this place has got a lot of these loading doors. Load them in the cells. The Green Mile. Huh.
Stop! Stop, Batman, please! You've got to help my babies!
I'm really not interested in a bunch of flowers, Ivy.
They're in pain, crying for help!
Just stay where you are. Last thing I need is you running free.
Poor children. I'll save you. I won't let them hurt you.
Right, so this is Poison Ivy's cell. Gotta say, I really do like Poison Ivy's design. I actually do think that this design of hers is really cool. And I feel it's kind of downgraded in Arkham Knight, really, because everything looks more realistic. I think the more slightly cartoonish look here actually enhances it. I think it looks better. Imagine I could say the same for Batman, because in Arkham Knight, Batman just constantly looks like he wants to give you a big kiss. He's got some really... He's what I call big lips Batman. Now, his lips are massive in Arkham Knight. Right. There's no explanation for this guy. I think he's supposed to be a developer, or at least someone a developer knows. Otherwise, there's no explanation for this guy whatsoever. He's just here. So, yeah, I think it's just a little bit of comedy there. I can't get to that Riddler trophy just yet, so let's go and speak to this guy, to Sharpe, because he's not going to shut up. He's worse than the Doctor. Luckily he gets the idea not to just shout in my ears. Cash!
You need to get me
Okay.
out of this cell.
How do you keep getting caught so easily?
Cash, I need it out there. I can help you.
Right. I'm suspicious. But more on that later. Oh, shut up, Sharpie. Just let me get this Riddler trophy first. Even the doors need explosive gel on them. So were there lunatics in here at some point, or are there just a few leftover cells?
Caught me.
Harley! Ah! You have to help me.
Ivy? Gee, you look like crap. Maybe I can sneak you some shampoo.
The plants, can't you hear them? They're crying out to me in agony.
Yeah? Well, I really don't have time for this.
Please let me out. They'll die without me.
I don't know, Red. You're not on Mr. J's party list. Oh, well.
Please!
What the heck? I'll cut your break.
That feels so much better.
She's a good kid.
I could watch those two all day. What a riot! And speaking of riots, here's a bit of civil unrest I cooked up just for you.
What are you waiting for? Cut me free! He's taken control of the security overrides. I have the sequence generator, but without the terminal in my office, it's useless.
Your terminal has been destroyed. Give me the sequencer.
What? Oh, yes, of course. It's useless. Half the code won't get you anywhere. We're trapped in here.
And now we have the cryptographic sequencer. Oh yeah, I don't know why I was saying that earlier. It's explosive gel.
Always.
Oh, it's not a cryptographic sequencer, it was the explosive gel. Clearly. That's the thing you don't need to upgrade. Definitely upgrade the cryptographic sequencer as soon as you can. So you will definitely need both of those upgrades. So just twiddle the analog sticks and see you can get them in the right position. The controller will vibrate more, I guess. I don't know if you can turn that off in this game. You can in most games. So that might be more difficult, I guess. Sharpe? How did you get in there? What happened to Cash?
Get me out of here!
What's going on the glass? Why is there a load of handprints?
He's an imposter. You know how many freaks are in this place?
Yes, we do. And a load of them just got released, because again, that button does everything that Joker is holding. So, how are you doing this? Now Gordon? Let us be scan it. Ah, Clayface. That explains it. We will never see Clayface in his actual clay form. But with the cryptographic sequencer, we can now go and grab this trophy. I'll say, it's quite a mouthful. I am glad that Arkham Knight did change the name to Remote Hacking Device. It's a lot easier to say. It's the exact same thing, they just changed the name. Right, so he goes a bit crazy. Next up, we are gonna go after Harley Quinn. So I will see you guys then.